3 to 6 p.m. This will be your most authentic news experience starting now on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
And talk we shall. 6 minutes gone past the 3 o'clock hour. Welcoming you, Lagos, to Hard Fact. My name is Mary Ann Okon, and of course, this is the Big Three. We start off the show as usual, looking at the biggest stories that are trending, both online, offline, and on the pages of our national dailies. Welcome, Lagos. How's your day been? Have you enjoyed yourself? The week is gradually grinding to a close because, you know, when you're on, in Thursday, you're already smelling and, feeling Friday. And then when Friday comes, it's like, hey, well, it's time to go home. But hey, for some of us, holiday no day, we just work, keep working because we love what we do. All right, well, we'll start off with the Big Three today. And our Big Three stories: Constitution allows Akeredolu to govern from any part of Nigeria, says lawyer. Do remember, we've had this conversation on the Big Hard Facts about Governor Akeredolu and his recent absence from working in Ondo State. There's been also an imbroglio between the House of Assembly and his deputy, and this is the second deputy in a row having this fallout with Governor Rotimi Akeredolu. Of course, that's one of our big stories for today. Second big story, marketers blame Forex and others as fuel scarcity returns to Lagos and Abuja. Have you seen any queues at filling stations anywhere? I'd like to know about it. And are you worried about the rumored fuel scarcity? Are you worried about it? And our third big story for today is, of course, about Nigeria's economy. After the $1 billion drop, Nigeria, according to the Daily Trust newspaper, may suffer further decline in foreign exchange inflows. This is a report. For those of you who do not know, Nigeria still has a long way to go recovering from the slump in foreign exchange inflows into the economy, as the country is projected to suffer further decline. Yes, what are your thoughts? We'll talk more on this. On to Hard Facts, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Big Three on the show.
This is the Big Three.
The Big Three
on Hard Facts on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, let me give you some background into our Big Three stories for today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start out the FX inflows, the further decline in the foreign exchange inflows into the country. A new report by PwC, that's PrimeWaterco, said the decline in global trade may also adversely affect Nigeria's trade balance in addition to FX inflows. Now, it goes on to say that Nigeria currently battles with to meet forex obligations despite the floating of the naira, which has further widened the disparity between the official and the parallel market. Do you see the conundrum here? Well, the exchange rate between the naira and the dollar further devalued on Tuesday at the investors' exporters window, selling at 848 to a dollar, according to the data from FMDQ website, before closing at 775 naira to a dollar on Wednesday. At the parallel market, the dollar is exchanged for 1,100, according to checks by the Daily Trust newspaper in a parallel market in Lagos. Amidst the worsening dollar crisis, there are fears that the worst is yet to come, as the PwC report suggests. It will be recalled that the National Bureau of Statistics had put out a report last week indicating that importation of foreign currencies into Nigeria dropped to $1 billion in the second quarter of 2023. Now, the NBS in the report titled Nigeria Capital Importation Second Quarter 2023 said the figure was 32.9% lower when compared to the $1.535 billion paid into the Nigerian economy during the same period in the second quarter of 2022, and down by 9.04% from the 1.13 billion naira in the first quarter of 2023. So, there we are. Even though we thought that floating the naira was going to be a solution of sorts, we're still here, scratching our heads and wondering, what other plugs can we pull? What are your thoughts? Share with me. Marketers are blaming Forex and other things as fuel scarcity returns to Lagos. Has it really returned? And I'm asking because checks by Daily Trust newspaper and their correspondents in Abuja revealed that some stations had remained shut, while few were cited selling at an increased price of 630 naira per litre. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited, NNPCL, had in July increased the pump price to 617 naira per litre, citing market forces. Now, along the Kubwa Expressway in Abuja, the Turner filling station we hear, though with a few round, did not sell anything. The situation is the same at some parts of the expressway in Abuja. Now, in Lagos, we also hear that some filling stations have shut down and they're not selling, and then there are queues. And I'm asking you, Lagos, especially for those who are into public transportation, are you beginning to feel it, or is this a hoax? Is it just a rumor? Are the marketers trying to test the waters to see how we're going to react to this? Because, some of these things could be, a testing of the waters. And sometimes they just want to throw it out there and get feelers. So I don't know, do you feel that this rumored scarcity might really be looming? Is it possible that scarcity might be back? Have you bought fuel at a more increased price than usual here in Lagos or in Abuja, wherever you're listening to us from? And are you worried about it? Let's talk about it. And then, of course, let's go back to Ondo and Governor Rotimi Akeredolu. We've talked about this from several angles, but this time the government of Ondo State are speaking up for Governor Rotimi Akeredolu. Now, his lawyer, Akeredolu Ogele, disclosed that with the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, Governor Rotimi Akeredolu can govern the state from any part of Nigeria. According to the legal practitioner, the hue and cry over the whereabouts of the governor was not necessary, particularly as there has not been any glitch in the governance of the state. While stressing that the Constitution did not stipulate that a governor must be resident in the state he was elected to govern, Ogele, who spoke with newsmen in Akure, the state capital, maintained that Akeredolu was not or has not been lagging in his roles as governor. I'll leave it at that, and I'll let you chime in on the matter. 0700 993 993 993. That's the phone line for everyone. But the ladies, call 01465 7190. In this case of Rotimi Akeredolu, what are your thoughts really? And how do you govern your state in diaspora, whether the Constitution expressly states it or not? And how can you tell what your people want and need you're governing in diaspora? Again, what's with the governing from outside or anywhere in the country? And why can't the deputy governor be in charge of the affairs while the governor takes his much needed rest? What exactly is at play here? Let's talk Lagos. Welcome to Hard Facts. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good afternoon, Marianne. You have Emmanuel on the line. I'm calling from Ekwe.
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Yeah, I listened to one of Governor Akeredolu's aide today, and I listened to somebody else who is a civil society organization from Ondo State. And what I can deduce for what I heard today was that the governor was trying to resign. But some people are preventing that, and they are saying if at all he resigns, they want to install somebody else as a governor. Now, the Akeredolu that I know because Uncle Jimmy is one of his classmates, and then I've listened to some of other classmates. Mm-hmm. He's a fair guy, but people surrounding him are the people who are trying to manipulate the system. This is the same scenario that played out in the days of Yaradra, but I hope reason will prevail one day. One of the things in respect of serving your people is that if you are incapacitated and you can't do the job any longer, there is nothing wrong in resigning and then giving the avenue for the next person who is the deputy to do the job. So, but this is Nigeria, but let's see how it goes.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for calling. I appreciate it. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Miriam.
Good afternoon. What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
Jonathan is my name. How are you doing?
I'm fine, Jonathan. Go ahead.
Miriam, what is happening with the fuel? What is happening with the floating of the Naira is intertwined.
Of course.
I'm highly disappointed in this president. You are saying you are floating the Naira, allowing the market to determine the demand and supply. Miriam, it's like our economy is based on forex. We should even forget everything economy. Let's be talking about this dollar. That is what is called our economy. And it's very, very unfortunate. We have a Naira will not be brainstorming, knocking our head against
But Jonathan,
the wall.
has that not been the case even before Tinubu came into power? It's been the order of the day. So really,
I am not saying it's only him. It has always been. Is it supposed to be? That's why I keep on saying anytime they say they go and discuss bilateral talk. It is we are always be at the receiving end because it's those countries that we export their goods here. We will not transfer our own naira to dollar, which is very expensive, and go and buy it. And when you get here, we buy those things expensive. That's our economy. I'm very sorry for this country.
Thank you, Jonathan, for calling. I appreciate it. Babaji is calling us from Badagry. Hello, Babaji. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Miriam.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just came in, but I heard that of Ondo State quagmire. I think that is a major topic. Honestly, the deputy is not complaining, but there are people out there, the inner cabinet, whatever, wanted to rope the deputy in. Like one caller said that the man wants to resign, and they don't want the deputy to take over because by the virtue of the constitution, whether the president, the governor, if he resigns, automatically the deputy, the vice will take over. It happened under Yaradua Jonathan. No matter how loyal you are, this part of the world, whether you are loyal to your principle, there are people around who never wanted you to succeed. They should allow the deputy to leave him alone. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Babaji, for calling. I appreciate it. Well, it's still the Big Three. The program is Hard Fact. I'm Mary Okon, and we're looking at the Big Three stories for today. Number one, Rotimi Akeredolu can govern according to the Constitution from any parts of the country, says a human rights lawyer, Morakin Ogili. Also, another headline here. In fact, my two of these headlines obviously are pointing in the same direction. Marketers are blaming Forex and others as fuel scarcity returns to Lagos and Abuja. And I'm saying, look around you. I feel like it's returned. And after the $1 billion drop, Nigeria may suffer further decline in foreign exchange inflows, says a report by PwC. And I'm taking your thoughts and comments on this. And the bigger question is, will we really be able to get out of this quagmire, this situation that we found ourselves in? And being our economy, the mainstay of our economy is oil that is almost non-existent because it's been what's the word? Well, we've already given it out to get a loan, but there's a word I'm looking for. I'm going to get that word. My brain's just full. So yes, it's our mainstay, but we don't collect money, basically. We don't see what we're going to do. And this obviously paints a bleak picture for the future. And for those who are looking at the future, there are those also who are in the middle saying, so in the interim, how do we survive? Because, 25,000, which the federal government wants to give to a huge chunk of people who you don't know where they're going to generate the data from or the information or how they're even going to determine these people. They're that group who are saying, well, even though you give us 25,000, what's it going to do for us? And right after you stop giving us these monies, what else? And then there are those who are saying, why can't you fix the situation and do something now? And the federal government is saying, but I'm giving you money. So it's almost, it's like a pot being stirred and everything in the middle is just, it's a mix of an almost hot mess. How do we get out of it? Hello, welcome to Hard Fact.
Yeah, good afternoon, Maria.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling
I wish
from?
you a nice Rapper. Who is my name?
Rapper, thank you very much.
Okay, see, it's unfortunate we fall into this. Our naira depreciating. The 1,000 plus naira. I mean, it's so unfortunate. We have this kind of government. For 4 months, everything is skyrocketing. I mean, things will get worse even as we are talking, Things will gonna get more exorbitant. It's very unfortunate. It shows policies of bad governance, poor governance, bad leaders. I mean, and some people are still living in pretense and deceit. It's so unfortunate. It's unfortunate. children are crying loud. I mean, things are getting harder.
Okay.
And mesmerizing the economy. Look at how everything is getting exorbitant. Where would you talk? They don't stop and think right on what to do. They're just mesmerizing the economy.
Okay.
The other time,
Rapper, I have to let you go. Thank you
right.
very much for calling. All right, just so that you don't keep repeating yourself. Ambrose is calling us from Moe. Hello, Ambrose.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I am calling because I started this discourse, was it yesterday or the first day, where I told you that Nigeria has been dollarized.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Naira is pegged at, the dollar is pegged at 700 Naira per dollar. So why would somebody, for instance...
That's the official rate, not
Yes, why would somebody,
market.
for instance, send, let's say, $5,000, and he will go to the bank and withdraw $5,000? Why? Why don't they just send that money, and when it comes here, it is converted? And unless they ban, I am saying it because I'm a common man, one man that is unknown in Mowe, unless they ban the use of dollar in this country, there is no way. Let everything be done in Naira. If you send dollar from there, you can collect it. You go there, you collect 700 Naira at the official rate.
But Ambrose, while I agree with you, unfortunately, it's not you and I, the common person. Let's categorize us as that. That uses
part of my time now.
Wait, now I will give you the time. Calm down.
Okay.
It's not all of us. It's not me and you who's dollarizing, because we're not the ones who are dashing people dollars. We're not the ones who are carrying out the dollars. Lit. So if you're telling them to cut off their nose to spite their face, how do you think they're going to take that?
So it means that we are not ready for the Naira to keep
Who's
on
we?
crashing.
Who's we? Because I don't think you and I control it.
Mary Ann, I'm sure you agree with me that we voted them in, and they are supposed to do our bidding.
Yes.
They are not doing our bidding. That's why you say we should call.
Mm-hmm.
So that when we call, they will listen to us.
Okay.
See, the problem of this country, we keep on saying it's import. Benin Republic, what do they manufacture? How come their currency is valuable than ours? United States and China, they are the greatest importer today of goods. How come their currency is strong? Corruption.
Okay.
Until we are able to tackle corruption and we are able to ban the dollarization of this country, I am telling you, we keep on moving towards a vicious circle. Good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Ambrose, for your thoughts. I've got about 25 seconds before we go on our break. Let me just quickly read a message here on WhatsApp before my time runs out. This one says, "Hello, Marion. It's absurd that Akeredolu wants his state from Ibadan. This administration is clueless on managing the Naira and dollar crisis." Lewis in Ikeja sent us that one. Thank you, Lewis. This one says, "I'm Daya from Canada. Nigeria is a lazy nation that has refused to think. We import everything, including matches, cooking gas, cooking and containers. The containers go back empty while Potter blames everyone else but himself. In addition, every Nigerian government is constantly looking for crude oil, free resource, without thinking of what to produce and export. How will the Naira appreciate?" He says, "We're not ready." Well, I'm ready to go on a break. When we come back from the break, we're still looking at the big three stories. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Well, if you are somebody who is an argumentator in this city of Lagos, then you probably have been keeping your ear out for when the next I Beg to Differ championship is coming up. Well, wait no more, because Lagos, the tournament is officially back and auditions have commenced. Secondary school students from the age of 13 to 16 can compete for the grand prize of 1 million naira. Yes, 1 million naira. You heard me. And that person will be crowned winner, obviously, with the bragging rights and everything that comes along. Now, registration has already started and it will end on October the 20th. How to register, you're probably asking yourself. Well, wait no more. I'm here to drop that on you. Upload a 4-minute sound recording of yourself. 2 minutes arguing in favor of and 2 minutes arguing against. This is so that we can see just how good you are. We want to hear you arguing from both sides so that we can see how good you are arguing on either side of a topic that has been given to you. Successful candidates will be called via their emails or their parent emails for that matter. To enter the championship proper, visit www.nigeriainfo.fm to begin your registration and probably your way to stardom. Yes, because stars have been made on that show, I Beg to Differ. So go and register and start your path to start.
This is an infomercial. Get news, updates, and the best of talk.
Women have to work twice.
This is still Hard Facts. 99.3 Nigeria Info is the station, and we are the nation's #1 talk news and sports radio station. And we are, by the way, the best radio station for the year 2023 across the nation. Can you beat that? My name is Mary Ann Okon. Let's talk the big three stories for today. Akeredolu is in the news again, and this time a lawyer is making a case for him being able to govern from anywhere else other than Ondo. Yes, he's saying the Constitution allows for Akeredolu to govern from any part of the country. Human rights lawyer Morakinyo Ogele actually cited that the Constitution does allow for a governor to govern from any other part of the country, as long as he's within the country. But I'm asking, what exactly is stopping Mr. Akeredolu from actually stepping aside if he does need time off work to let his deputy do the work? And why must a governor govern from outside of his state, outside of the place that he asks for people to vote for him to govern? How can you tell what the people want and need if you're governing from diaspora? I'm using that word loosely here, please. And what does this smack off for you? Because that's the thing. I'm trying to make sense of it. And moving away from that, of course, marketers are blaming Forex and other things for fuel scarcity. Returning to Lagos and Abuja, are you feeling it already? Or is this just fear-mongering? And I'm asking, after the $1 billion drop, Nigeria may suffer decline in FX inflows, says a report by PwC, I beg your pardon. So we're in between a rock and a hard place. How do we get out of it? Are we ever going to get out of it? Do we have leaders that are smart enough, who are willing enough, who have the will, the political will, and every other thing to take us out of this situation? Or are we still going to run round in circles for another 40 years in the wilderness? I'm asking. 0700 993 993 993. If you're a lady, 014657190. Oh, my diaspora people, we're live on Facebook, on YouTube. We're also on Skype. If you want to call us from outside of the country and you're being part of the conversation, please, we're Nigeria Info on Skype. So go ahead and post your comments on our live feed. I will read from you. Okay? Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, Miriam. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Olumuyiwa, calling from Aja.
Go ahead, please.
I bought a liter of fuel at 619 naira.
Okay.
Is this an increase, a secret increase, or it has been announced?
Well, knowledge.
Well, as we are discussing, Miriam, I'm managing my word. But what I'm discovering that we are discussing something that is not relevant to me. This government is increasing everybody.
Okay, that's not Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good afternoon. This is Odin calling from Amodo.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, let me just tell you something I thought about this dollar particularly. If the government can take this dollar away from some certain part of people, trading dollar as business in Nigeria, if we have a president who can take it away from them, number one, by stopping the transaction of dollar in cash, that's the only way the dollar will have one exchange rate, which is stop the transaction of, as in anybody holding dollar is a good tender. People stock dollar in their house. Let the whole dollar go back to the bank. The banks cannot issue dollar in cash. If you want to do any transaction, it will be in a particular rate issued by CBN law.
Yeah.
So the dollar will not be in cash again. There's no physical dollar again. It will be in transaction at a particular rate. At least the pressure will reduce.
Okay, but I'm asking, what people who are going to make this law, and will those people be able to prevent themselves from breaking this same law?
It's because the government is issuing this dollar to its relative friends. They are using it for business. Governor will issue dollar to his friends. They will sell it at black market rate. That is the only way. That's the corruption in the system, that the president can declare state of emergency in dollar. Dollar should no more be in cash.
Okay.
In
all right.
cash.
All right.
That's our president cannot do it because of the people behind him are the people using this as business.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for calling. I'm asking that question over and over again so that while you're making these points, and I love them, I appreciate them, I totally love that, you're coming up with these great ideas because they're novel, they're amazing. This is what we do need. But then let's look at antecedents and all the things that have happened in this country. Half the time, who breaks the rules? I'm not saying anything. I'm just letting you answer it in your head. Victor is calling us from Victoria Island.
Right.
Hello, Victor. Good afternoon. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Good afternoon, Mary Ann.
Yes.
Okay, please. I have seen Nigerians complaining. There was a time the constitution gave us the opportunity to help this government change Nigeria for better. Everybody mute. This is my brother. This is my tribal person. This is that. This is that. And everybody continue complaining. They give us the opportunity to change everything. We said no. That our first person must be there. My brother must be there. This person must be there. Why are Nigeria complaining? We are not rich as a people. So we should stop connect the music. We are going to suffer more and more. Or else we'll get it right. Thank you.
Okay, Victor. Take a deep breath. Take it easy. The sun is really hot outside. Just calm down. All right, I'm going to go to Facebook now and read some of your messages because I like to spread the love. And then I will go to YouTube. If you have any comments on YouTube, I'd like to read them. And then back to WhatsApp. If you are listening to us from outside of the country, well, we're live on Skype. Our Skype is open, so you can go ahead, join the conversation. We'd like to hear from you. On Facebook here, Son James says, terrible life we're living in Nigeria. Okay. Case Holy on Facebook here says, Tinubu said during campaign that dollar can rise to 2,000 per naira. Does not matter because we earn in naira and use naira. That shows that Tinubu does not have any idea about the Nigerian economy. Is the wrong man for the job, unprepared, and just wants to bear the name president. I blame the professor who rigged the election. Okay. Let me see some more messages on our Facebook Live. AB Amomo here says, Ambo, I beg your pardon, says Nigeria is increasingly become attractive for foreign direct investments, and this is strongly behind the declining FX inflow, and it has been like that since 2015. No government since 2015 has been able to think out of the box in that regard. Thank you, AB. Nana Sunny here says, good afternoon, Marianne. That color is so sentimental. Leave the color now. What is your own? He says, why can't he accept once the APC government is causing nothing but hardship on Nigerians? He has never called to accept his bitter truth. We all of us are feeling the heat. Okay, Nana, thank you. And okay, someone here is just hailing me. All right, thank you very much. Let me go to WhatsApp quickly. Okay. This one says the reason. Okay, the essence. The reason for it was stable. Okay, this is your message. I don't understand. Are you saying the economy was stable during PDP? Okay. Greenish, can you resend this message because I don't understand. This one says on Governor Akeredolu, we need to look further. Immediate past president Buhari also enjoyed these spurious constitutional provisions that the executive can govern from any part of the world. Another reason why constitution needs serious dissection and review. Babalola from Akeredolu, thank you. This one says on Akeredolu, I'm just reading a very interesting report from Al Jazeera in 2010 on Yar'Adua's seeming incapacitation at the time. In that same report, Akeredolu, who was the NBA president at the time, was in the very forefront of the demands for Yar'Adua to transmit power to Goodluck Jonathan, his vice at the time, saying Nigerians can't see him. Interesting. Here we are today again, Marianne. Can people of Ondo see and feel Akeredolu? He says, deja vu. Thank you, Richard, for your message. I appreciate it. This one says, good afternoon, Marianne. Please, I cannot help you there. Sorry. Said Dr. Mustafa is sending us a message here. Says, Akeredolu should replace himself with the deputy governor instead of appointing someone else. Okay. This one says, Madam Marianne, this is not my name. I'm going to start arresting people who are misspelling and mispronouncing my name. He says, corruption is a problem in this country. Nothing is working. Okay, Alex Idibeshi, thank you. All right, when you send me a term paper, I'm sorry, I apologize. I cannot read it. This one just sends me a whole full scap. All right, this one says, good afternoon, Mariam. All of them already changed my name. I go change them for now. I really agree with that caller from away. Let's ban the use of dollars in Nigeria. Let's imitate other countries like China, UK, Japan. Otherwise, these dollars will keep rising. Okay, Nana, thank you. This one says, okay, obviously. This one says, The economy is on life support. I pray it doesn't. We are in a one chance in this government. Iwan from Agbara, thank you for your message. And finally, before I go back to the phone line, this one says, it's unfortunate that we keep talking about what needs to be done all the time. The government knows these things, but they can't do them. They're not in control. I hate to sound pessimistic, but we have to be honest with ourselves. It doesn't get better. Lami from Ikbaja. Lami, so if our governments know what to do and they're not doing it, isn't that wickedness? Being that, again, we're the ones who are at the receiving end. I really don't want to believe that they do know what to do, but they don't want to do it, because I'm imagining if we all think that way. I'll leave it there. 0700 993 993 993 0700 993 993 993. If you're a lady, call 01 465 7190. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Mary and Chiamaka.
You have to give me an Anambra husband first.
All this thing they're doing with your name must end. It's Chiamaka.
When you give me Chiamaka, you don't want Ghana must go of dollars. Eh?
Yes. Yes. Anambra man will marry you. Soon we are coming down to Anambra.
Go ahead, please.
We need such a beautiful in Anambra.
Ngana. All right.
Oh, you see, you already. You're dating Anambra man. You're speaking with.
Please make your
what
comment.
Is making dollar to rise there? It is corruption. All the people that stole money, billions, during Buhari and during the Tinubu regime, now all governors, all the ministers, they are converting it now to dollars. So pressure is too much on dollars. Not any amount of Turkey selling, they are mopping it. You know that they don't want to go to the bank.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That wasn't me, but apologies. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Finally, action lady.
We're struggling to get through.
I'm telling you, I see what is happening. What have I done again? Am I because of the scarcity of dollar or what?
Go ahead, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Marketers are complaining of Forex, right?
Yes.
As far back 2017, I told Chief Podre, this setup, they don't know what they are doing. Nigerians, you are taking side with this government. The after effect will not overwhelm. That's what we're suffering today. These marketers that are complaining about Forex, I was all over road to buy fuel this morning. I had to queue somewhere mobile there. One to no-go area. That's the NMPC. Why not them fight for refinery to work? Miriam, I've been saying it. Otuocha in Anambra, Egbema in Imo, Kwale in Ndokwa East, Ndokwa West, 3 modern refineries ready. NMPC refused to give them crude. If the marketers fight for us to get the local one refined here, would they be asking on forest? Miriam, I'm asking you. Would they ask for forest?
That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, Konima die while you man bury him. All of one of them, their station not get fuel. I passed there this morning. The gate is locked. I said, then for my in-law in Ondo State, Akeredolu.
Yeah.
We need strong institution, not strong men. We not get shame in this part of the world. If now you both country with the copy, as the governor nowhere, he go hand to the deputy. But our own no. Everything will cut corners. It's well. Thank you, Action Lady.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chris, for calling. Ziggy is calling us from Ajawa Estate. Hello, Ziggy.
Good afternoon, Miriam.
Hi. Is there a Mali after the Ziggy? I'm just joking. Go ahead.
No, this is the Ziggy of Nigeria, not the one in Jamaica.
Go ahead, please.
Good. Nice to speak with you. It's been a long time.
Same
I talk
here.
on the show.
Great.
Right. See, those who are disappointed are those who are expecting something. I'm talking about this dollar of a day. I did not stand to be corrected. Do you see this dollar? It will keep rising. Why do I say so? These guys in government, believe you me, after our analysis, these guys have nothing, absolutely nothing to Nigerians in times of good governance. I did not start to be corrected. Check their antecedents from 2015 up to date. They have been shifting blame, shifting whatever in order to suit them, not the country. Believe you me, Nigeria, when next opportunity presents himself, look at your own, something that will benefit you, not what will benefit the politicians. And what will benefit you is good governance. whoever that will give it to you, go for that very person.
Okay.
But if you want to continue on a religious line, ethnicity, and you do not want your political big man to be shamed, this is what you will be getting.
Okay.
You see what is going on right now?
Okay.
A tuber of yam right now is 3,000 naira. Tell me how many people can afford it. Thanks.
All right.
A lot.
Thank you for calling. Thank God I don't like yam. Badamosi is calling us from Surulere. Hello, Badamosi. Please turn off your radio. Thank you very much. You know what to do.
Hello?
Turn off your radio. I'll tell you one more time.
I've turned it off.
No, you haven't. I'm going to have to end this call.
Hello?
All right. When you turn off your radio, call me back. All right? Thank you very much. Hello.
Good afternoon, Mary and Chiamaka.
I'm charging you for calling me names that I don't have. Go ahead.
Lucky Lola from Aburu.
Go ahead, please.
I want to agree with the last caller. Nigeria is in another tenor of suffering. Where this thing is gradually coming up, my area here now, every evening, big kids. We cannot continue with the same path. We can't, keep doing the same thing and expect different results. The APC government don't have anything to offer. They don't have anything, to rescue this dire economy. They want the power. Now they've gotten it. What are they going to do with it? No idea, nothing at all. It is well.
All right. It is well. Thank you very much, Lucky. Someone here says, how you guys stay in the comfort of your offices as media houses to carry out a narrative of an incompetent government is battling. This crude oil spill was done with who? Are they nameless? No dollar investment will come. Okay. Thank you very much. What is your name? BV Torre. I really, really would like for you to drink some water. Okay. On WhatsApp here, someone says, I'm thinking, a very funny message, I have to read it out. I'm thinking of going to Lagos, then Calabar, to rob my mother at her home in Etagbo because of her dollars. Speaking with her on Saturday, she told me the $4,000 I brought for her in 445 naira in 2019. She couldn't travel the next year due to COVID. She says she's still with the money. Imagine, Momsi done like that to get 4 million. From 1.2 million in 2019. Chris in Accra, if I will tell your mother now, so that in case anything is missing in her house, you shall know that it's you. Ahmed here says, where is the NLC and the TUC? Where are they? It's time for all Nigerians to stand up and fight for our rights. We've been talking too much. Nothing's been done. These politicians have taken us for a ride for too long. Whatever secret interests they have to keep on killing our economy with negative policies, left and right, we have to come out en masse with one voice and say no to the dollarization of our economy and bad governance for the world to see that we are serious. Thank you very much, Ahmed, for your message. I've got, let's see, about 4 minutes on the clock, so let's see if I can read some more messages. This one says, Yusuf, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Lucky Lola, you have called me already, so I'm not reading your message again. Timmy from Akeredolu says Nigeria has been tested on all fronts this year, and all institutions seem to have failed, spiritually, physically, and the court of law. Everything, the bulb expected to light up at the end of the tunnel, has been stolen already. Our leaders don't care about the repercussions of their actions. Timmy in Akeredolu, thank you very much for your message. Someone says that they love me. Okay, Martins, you love me. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. This one here says, good afternoon, sister Marianne. David from Magodo, Sherry. I'm going to come and collect money for you from. Anyway, I'm speaking nonsense English. Anyway, he says, why can't we be honest and find a lasting solution to this problem? Nigeria is the only country we have. God help us. Okay, David. This one says, let's see. Dave from Festac says, please let us enjoy APC, please. They are the best. Add your age plus 8 years with this government. Yeah, it equals to thinking and frustration. Okay, Dave. I'm glad that you're, taking the mickey out of the seriousness of the situation. Olushoga Ajayi from Ondo says, I don't believe in such a narrative that people around him does not want him to resign. That's for Akeredolu. Akeredolu, his kids, I'm sure you mean Akeredolu is not a kid. If he feels that his health can no longer take it, I think he should resign and take care of his health. Well, I'm thinking that that's what everyone's thinking, but that's not the case, is it? Herbert John Paul from Okokomaiko says, we've complained so much about the present and past government. I think it's time citizens start looking at ourselves. Maybe it's the inability of Nigerian citizens to hold their leaders to account and judge them and deal with them squarely and fearlessly. Okay, John Paul. I can take one quick call from a lady. Let's do that. Oh dear, that call went off. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. Turn off your radio, please.
Hey, Marianne.
Yes, turn off your radio.
My radio is off.
All right, go ahead quickly.
Actually, my name is John. I'm calling from Akeredolu.
Hi, John.
I was discussing with a friend this morning, and I told him that, look, in the next 4 years from now, the story will be our president is laying a foundation. Let's be patient. Our president is laying a foundation. Let's be patient. This government doesn't have anything to offer us. That's the truth. Enjoy your day, bro.
Thank you very much, John, for calling and keeping it very short. One from a lady. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. What's happening to the lady's line? Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Okay.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Joy.
Hi, Joy.
This government is clueless. There's nothing you can build on propaganda. I remember when he was being interviewed during the election time, they asked the president, what would he do? He said, hey, why is it? You wanted to steal what I'm going to do. Look at where we are today. See our economy, see everything. See, they are just clueless. Just mark my word. Nothing. Okay. This is how we're going to be.
Well, I hope not.
God help us.
I hope not.
Because he said he believes in teamship. All his team members, where are they? Please, suck on me.
Okay. All right, Joy.
For us.
Thank you very much for calling. And that does it for us on this side of the clock. I think I have 1 more minute when we come back from this break. There is a quick break. When we come back from that break, we'll be wrapping up on the big three. But I want to thank you all for participating. Your thoughts, your comments are very important. It's still the big three. Hard Facts 99.3.
Tony's business is booming. Some say his transactions are super fast. Others say doing business with him is too smooth. In this part of the world, we need to find out.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens.